Armando, thanks for joining us, bro. Happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me, boys.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Spro's solid.
Thank
You
you.
enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. It's my second one.
Lavazza Super Crema.
It's very good, and you took your time. Like you guys, it took like 3 minutes to make it. You know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how. One of our guests actually, he like did a coffee class and everything, and he posts videos. Sometimes he could do it in he does like a proper machine. Yeah, Mario Armani, and he does it in like 40 seconds with that machine. I'm taking 3 minutes for a little tiny one over here.
No, I think it takes some longer than that for sure. No,
I don't know. I think he posted a video one time. Maybe it was 2 minutes. Maybe it was 2 minutes.
Or he probably shortens it up.
Yeah,
that thing's preciso.
That's true, actually.
I gotta tell you, I appreciate you guys. So when I got the message to bring an extra pair of shoes, I knew for sure in your lifetime, both of you or all of us, if you're Italian, you know for sure that maybe you're not going home. When you go home, it's not the front door. You use the secondary door, either through the garage or the side door.
Every day at home.
And every day, right? And for sure, I know you guys have a couch or a dining room that you've never sat on or eat at. And it might it depends if people live with their nonis. Yeah. It could be still wrapped in plastic.
Yeah. My noni definitely.
So I got the tapini here.
You know, it's funny, we have the same one.
Yeah. Bench from Costco. They're so good.
Oh yeah, Costco's the best. We actually just did an episode recently about Costco.
Literally all about Costco.
We love it.
Oh fuck.
This espresso, I'm giving it like a 9.3 out of 10.
Shit.
It's very good.
An improvement from Mark Anthony.
I know. I think he messed up last time.
Yeah, guys, we gotta drop the news. I messed up Mark Anthony's espresso last time. I think I mixed the beans up.
Lavazza got some bad reviews last time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it, bro. So far in your career, what's been your I can't believe that this is my life moment?
That I'm still at my age. I'm turning 42 in April. I don't think I look at it, nor do I feel it. How old would you think, if you to look at me, what would you say, mid-30s?
Yeah, like 35 maybe.
Yeah.
35?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's cool, man. Thank you. I just, that I'm still able to, so I'm going to answer that in two ways. I'm still able to do what I love. And I didn't realize or think that, when I was 25 and I took this seriously, not as a hobby, when I stopped hockey for music, I didn't think I'd still keep doing it. So what I mean by that, I'm still putting out quality music. I'm still touring. I still have songs on the radio. I keep pushing the envelope. Yeah. But to answer your question, one of my best moments was, and we'll get into it, I almost died in the summer of 2023. And I came back 4 months later, and I performed at the O2 Arena in Prague.
Wow.
4 months out.
That's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
I spent all summer in the hospital, and shouts out to DJ Antoine, who had a show there, and I performed Symphony. He only had like a 25-minute set, so he fit me in for about 2 minutes. Wow. And there was 20,000 people. I brought the Hammer from Z103. Shouts out Hammer.
The Hammer.
Yeah, so he came with me, both him, the station, Tony Monaco. They've been supporting me from day one. That's awesome. So I thought, I'd want to take him and share a special moment with me. So we went out to Prague, and we had a great time. And I'm happy he got to experience that with me.
Yeah, that's amazing. What were the emotions like after something big like that happens to you?
Well, that was special. Leading up to it's so cool because you get picked up. You have a driver with your name.
Yeah.
It's like I don't do drugs, but that's like my drug. Going over to Europe and being able and worked my entire life for moments where I can pick up and go, and I have my network in Europe. Yeah. And to be able to do that and go on a stage and perform, and people know your song, and it just, when it drops, that was a moment in time for me for sure. Mm-hmm. There's many, but that's like one of my better ones. Yeah. And when we shot the music video for El Paradiso in 2018, DJ Antoine, we had a show in Italy the December 26th. On the 27th, he goes, I got an Uber, and the Uber was a red helicopter, and we went from the Italian Alps to the French Alps, and we landed on this place called El Paradiso. It's like it's like the Saint-Tropez of the Swiss Alps.
Wow.
And that was a moment in time. They gave us Hublot watches for the day.
That's crazy.
We had fondue champagne. There was models. We filmed from morning to night, and that was probably the greatest day of my life.
Yeah, bro, it just gives me shivers.
Yeah, it was cool. That's just crazy. A kid from like North, just shouts out Jimmy the dealer too. He was from our area here in Janie Shepherd in North York. So just two kids from the area, and it was those are like two highlights. There's many, but you asked me. I think I answered your question, right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah,
you did.
So those are my two main. I have lots, but those are some of my two best,
the biggest ones
that are here for me.
Yeah, for sure. That was crazy. Let's get your backstory a bit. So before you became an artist, who were you? Like, what were you doing?
So I was just this kid from Italian upbringing. Played hockey since I was 29. I played single A, double A, triple A. My draft year, I go double A. I went to the Mississauga Braves. We won the All Ontario. No scouts came. Then my last year, I played for the then Vaughan Vipers.
Nice.
And then I got a partial scholarship to Niagara University, which is D1 on the American side. So Niagara on the Lake, there's Lewiston. I did 4 years there, got my MBA paid for.
Nice.
And then while I was there, the farm team of Chicago and Detroit, it was the IHL. So it was like NHL, AHL, East Coast IHL. So it was still in the same farm team. I played in the minors a bit, and they just wanted me to fight. I could fight. I was like old Scott Stevens style. Like Like that was I grew up like I was never a shit disturber. But if someone started it, I'd be the first guy there. And I didn't like fighting, but if I had to, if I was pissed off, I would do it, and I play hard. So from being in the minors and having a great time, and I got my Italian passport, and I had 4 years, beautiful 4 years in Europe, Belgium, Holland, and France.
Nice.
Wow.
And it was my last year in France, I was playing in the French Alps. I was dating a French girl at the time. Nice. She worked seasonal. Her family owned the restaurant at the bottom of the ski mountain, and in the summer she would go to this place called Cap d'Agde in France. And it's like the nude capital of the world. So like people like are literally doing anything when you're on this resort. Like you could do anything. Like you could be ordering a beer, and then you look over and something's going on.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, but
that's crazy.
I was down there for 3 months, and I met up with this DJ down there, and he had a beat, and it ended up going. I wrote a top line, which is the vocal and lyrics. And went up number 5 in Spain.
Wow.
So from that moment, being in the scene, south of France, at these clubs with these DJs, it just a hobby turned into, I'm like, that's cool. I like that feeling. Yeah. And then from there, I just started reaching out to people. And that's how I met DJ Antoine. I emailed him on Facebook. I wrote to him 83 times. The 84th time, he got back to me, and he liked the song. I sent him 2 years prior.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah. That goes back to what you were talking about before we started recording, relentlessness versus
so there's persistent. I've learned you have to be confidently relentless,
for sure.
But you got to know when you're annoying.
Yeah.
Because if you want it too bad, it's sometimes people hit you up, or you could seem weak and desperate, and that turns people off sometimes. But if you're confident, like I was with DJ Antoine, I knew he would like the song. I knew what he was doing in Europe. I was in Europe. I knew he would like it, and I kept on messaging him, and I was being myself.
Yeah.
But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have a music career as like the one I have today. And for me, making it is not like everyone wants to be Post Malone and Drake. Making it is being happy, peace,
for sure,
peace of mind. Doing what you love, and I love living the life of an artist. There's highs and there's lows. You have to maintain the lows when nothing's going on, when no one's fucking with you, like when you don't have a song on the radio. So you got to maintain the lows too. That's, and we'll get into that. I saw so many people fall off because they don't know how to deal with not being relevant. That's where hockey, my discipline in hockey, the athlete in me has helped me.
Makes sense. Yeah. I feel like that's not a skill that they teach anywhere. You kind of just have to learn it throughout your life, right?
Yeah, anyone who plays sports, a team sport, and anyone, I mean, we come from, I'm older than you guys, but our generations is still like, it was a little more old school. So I'm happy I grew up in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. The world was a little bit different, and we have to adapt to it. But I mean, coming from a blue collar, my dad was a carpenter, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. They instilled the right values, and being in sports and being disciplined, and that helped me out a lot.
Even like these days, I don't really see people outside as often as we used to be as when we were kids.
Oh,
right?
Who's
yeah.
playing hockey? I don't see any street hockey.
And like we would be everywhere. Our parents wouldn't know where we are. They just trusted us, right?
I
Like,
know.
that's what teaches you those types of things. I feel like, and I don't think it happens enough.
No.
With all these iPads and
I know it's distraction.
Else, right?
It's good and it's bad.
Yeah.
I feel like we always had a game of hockey going on, like ball hockey. We're either playing shinny or like, you know, in the summer we'd play some soccer, basketball.
Yeah, if you were
manhunt in the forest.
Yeah.
Anything not to
That's
be
crazy.
inside, you know?
Yeah.
What's the one where you throw with the tennis ball against the wall and you gotta catch
red ass?
Yeah, red ass.
That one was dangerous.
Or soccer, baseball.
Yeah, that too.
That was good,
everything.
too.
We literally played everything
Dodgeball.
around here. We used to have full court basketball games on the street, like everything. It was just amazing.
Different times, right?
The best childhood, man. It was
I
the
know.
best. So a theme between us over the past few episodes, whenever we have an Italian person on, pretty much, it's always what's more what are you more proud of, being like a Canadian or Italian? I guess there's probably like benefits to both, and like, you know, you grew up in Canada, whatever. But
so I like, so if this was the States, you're American first, then Italian.
Yeah.
If like someone asked me, I'm Canadian, but I'm Italian too. So I'm like, I'm Italo-Canadian. That's what I say on my description. I'm happy that I'm born in Canada and that my grandparents and parents came here, because there was nothing going on over there. They were they were starving. They came here. So I'm happy that I got to live in the new world in Canada, but I also I'm happy that I have beautiful memories of my childhood, of my grandparents when they're making sugo and wine and sausage. I'm glad that I also was raised with Italian values.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to. And that's what I feel like the torch is in it's my time now with the torch being, you know, Italian Canadian. And I think the older we get and then the world goes on, I don't want, you know, one day there won't be nonnas anymore. So I want to still keep our traditions alive. And I feel through the music and just how I present myself and bring myself, I want to represent where we came from.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to honor, you know, our grandparents, our parents, and their sacrifices, what they did for us.
For sure.
Because it wasn't easy for them.
Yeah, to leave that beautiful country, man.
No,
Like,
it wasn't easy. And then to come here, and
yeah.
I know people had to change their names, so they weren't Italian, and
Yeah,
That's
I've
crazy,
heard that
eh?
too.
Yeah.
You almost lose your identity in a sense.
yeah.
So bringing that up, like, how does it feel knowing that your music transcends past like Canada all the way over there to Europe? Like,
It's pretty cool. And again, so we touched about on technology. It's good and bad. Like the kids are maybe on the iPad, but like now I could put something. I could see my streams every week where they're playing, what city. So I said, oh, the Hamburg, Germany. Oh, I got 500 plays there this week. Now I could do a little ad with a new song and say, hey, Hamburg, Germany and surrounding area, and I could target that. So it's
Crazy.
the social media and the internet, if you know how to use it, and it's always evolving. Like I just got on TikTok like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I want to make music and just put it out, but nowadays you have to also be an influencer.
For sure.
Yeah.
You can't just be the artist. You have to be a brand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if labels, they're just looking at TikTok and younger guys, I just kind of stay in my own lane and do my own thing like I've always been doing. I've always been, one of my buddies calls me crazy glue. Like I always make things happen. I never not make things happen. So I always find a way.
Yeah.
And a big thing is I always email or I always every day try to touch base with 50 to 100 people, whether my song's charting, whether I have an extended remix for a DJ out in Greece, whether I want to play at these 10 festivals. I'm always emailing and hitting up people.
Yeah.
And 99%, no one gets back to you. But the one or two that do, that's how I've been able to stay afloat and do what I love.
Yeah, that's where you strike gold, right?
I do everything. I'm one-man army. I do everything on my own. And I also have a good music team behind me. Like I have great producers and I have great engineers. So I have good people around me. And it took me a while to really see who are the people. Like I'm just seeing now on social media, the frenemies. Like friends or enemies. They're not there for you, or they watch from a distance. And everyone has their own stuff going on in life, but deep down, I'm the one. If I see someone, like if something comes up at Mass and I see it, for example, I'm liking it. I don't have to wait. I'm liking it because I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I like it because if I don't have to, but there's people who are just watching and they never like our heart. That's fine.
Yeah.
They never like, And that's fine, right? But then it's like, and if I do it if I do that 10 times, I'm showing love and I'm just getting crickets. That's fine too. But I might I might pull back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I am. I'm not saying it, but if you're always showing love, and then like you drop something, like you know how hard it is to make a song and the costs and what you have to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And it's like the people you think that are with you, they're not with you, and they're just like they're there when they want something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you learn, but you don't talk anymore. It's
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Did you ever experience that, like when you put out like a big hit opposed to something that didn't do as well? Did you feel like you had more people around you?
Yeah, like for example, like when the Ole Ole I co-wrote, so in 2018 El Paradiso came out
Mm-hmm.
with DJ Antoine featuring myself and Jimmy the Dealer,
Mhm.
and that dropped in January of 2018. I already had written over the year Ole Ole. I don't know, have you heard Ole Ole? It was the World Cup song.
Great song.
So the melodies, the ideas, like a lot of that was mine.
Mhm.
The creative part of it.
Yeah.
And then I was signed to DJ Antoine's publishing, him and Mad Mark, his studio partner.
Nice.
And that was a dream come true for me. So I was signed to them, and they had my publishing for a few years, and I thought I was going to be the singer. I was reaching out to Bad Bunny. He wasn't big at the time. He was starting to come up. So
Wow.
I reached out to Fido Blanco,
Yeah.
and he left me on scene a few times. He
Okay.
didn't know me, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
What's up, Fido? I still love you, bro. I still, So I sent him the record. He likes it. He's like,
Yeah.
and then he sends me back his part. I'm like, bro, when did you take a breath? If you listen to Ole Ole by DJ Antoine, Carl Wolf, and Fido Blanco, if you listen to Fido Blanco's part, you don't hear him take a breath.
Yeah.
It's like 45 seconds of. So where I'm trying to go with this is I got the idea was mine. I wrote it. I had the main ideas. I go get Fido Blanco, and then I connect everyone. I'm like, and I knew this was going to be the official World Cup song of Switzerland.
Mhm.
Wow.
So this was like in March. And then April, I'm emailing like the guys in Europe. I'm not getting nothing.
Mhm.
And then one of the guys goes to me, hey, what are your thoughts on Carl Wolf? I'm like, Carl Wolf's the shit. He's like
Yeah,
he's the OG.
yeah,
Like, shouts
sure.
out Carl Wolf. My Carl Wolf's he's solid. He's very good.
Yeah.
Nothing. So then I get an email. DJ Antoine emails, hi bro. Sorry, we decided to go with Carl Wolf. You'll still get the same publishing. You still make the same amount of money. Hope that's okay. Or not even. He just was very business about it. And I'm just like, and I'm like, the fuck it is. I said, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
And he's like, nobody talks to me like that. So we spoke for 2 hours, and I had at that time I was so hurt because
For sure.
it was my song.
Yeah.
I wrote it. I knew it was going to be a World Cup song.
Yeah.
I worked so hard to get Fido Blanco, and then I wouldn't say not that Carl's my competition, because I look up to Carl, but just someone who's I'm aspiring to be like someone I'm look up to.
Yeah.
So it was a compliment. Like I'm basically I let the song happen because I could have blew it up and made a problem, and then I would lose my network and my chance in Europe.
Yeah.
So in Italian we say io mi data coda menzigama. I put my tail between my legs.
Mhm.
I checked my fucking ego at the door, but I was hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
For
Because
sure.
when I went #1 on Z103, they went over there in Europe. They played at some games, some exhibition games. They went on a cruise.
Mhm.
That one hurt me, and no one knows. When you hear a Justin Bieber song, you don't know Pooh Bear wrote it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a Justin Bieber song. So the song went really well. It did really well here. I think it's almost like 10 million YouTube views.
Wow.
It wasn't about
crazy.
the money for me. It was like, I'm not singing my song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was I learned how to play the game there.
Mhm.
That was a very difficult moment for me. But look, I love Carl. I even DJ Antoine and Fido Blanco. I respect them. Like the song was a success.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just kept that feeling.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
And 7 years later, I have a new World Cup song. We're gonna drop it just before the World Cup. It's called Back Again.
Nice.
I can't say who's in it, but it's gonna be my song with a few other people. And there's a chance we might be premiering it at BMO Field.
Wow.
I
That's
can't say
crazy.
too much. So, but yeah, so
That's crazy.
And I asked them why wasn't I able to, and I don't want to rant on about this, but this is good. Like this was I went from a high and this was one of the lows.
The lows for sure.
So I learned that if I said F you to everyone, Fido will lose an opportunity.
Yeah.
Carl will lose an opportunity.
Yeah.
DJ Antoine and Mad Mark, who gave me a chance, would probably not want to work with me.
Yeah.
And if I didn't, this is where hockey again. I never always played on the power play. Sometimes I was on the fourth line. Sometimes I got, So this was the hockey player in me, the team player in me. I stepped back, and from that moment, I was introduced to a world where I got to play all over Europe, all the stadiums, Salzburg, Italy. I got to meet these people in Switzerland who have like chalets in Saint Moritz, and I just met some really good humans that I still am friends with, even when I'm not doing music.
Yeah.
And my network, I'm network rich in the sense where I have really good relationships and a beautiful network in Europe. Had my ego taken over, it wouldn't have been good for me. I don't think. So if anyone who's watching this, sometimes something happens to you, you really have to. I always take 24 hours. Like the worst thing you could do is reply or write an email or call someone or a voice note when you're mad. If you wake up and you still feel upset, still do it, but always be business about it. Never let your emotions take over.
Let's be like composed.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry, was that like 10 minutes?
You're good. You're good.
But that's, I think it's not too many people know that.
No, that's good. That's good. And it's like maybe if you did react a certain way, you wouldn't have the opportunity that you have this year, right? You wouldn't like have right? So, and
I actually wrote the World Cup song back in 2022 when Canada was coming back to Qatar. That's why I named it Back Again. So it was in the time the Cosmos, whatever you call it, didn't align. But now again, I'm pushing for it, and it's gonna be released one way or the other.
Yeah, that's great. That's amazing.
I'll make you guys hear it after.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
Who made you believe in your music? Obviously, you believe in yourself. Your mom.
My mom, she always, God rest her soul, she passed away ironically June 12th, 2024. And if Canada, when Italy plays Canada, that'll be 2 years, June 12th, 2026. So my mom always believed in instilled the value in me, and both my parents, but my mom was really supportive with my music, and my dad. But it was, I always had it. Like when I was a kid, I was always playing with pots and pans, and I was in the choir, but I was in an all boys school. So I was like this defenseman who would like never lose a battle in the corners. And I went to Chaminade. Shout out Chaminade. I was one of three guys in the choir. So and then like I was always musically inclined, but hockey took precedence over. So when I thought it was just a hobby, I just kept on writing and recording it just organically. And I now see the songs I used to send Tony Monaco when he was at Bananas, like when I was 18 and 20. They were fucking awful. But I kept on going. I got better. And then it took time, man. It took a lifetime, 10 years in the making. For me now, it's almost 18, but 10 years in the making of just something that I enjoyed doing. And then when I said it's not a hobby, I got treated like a business. I got to stop singing for free. I got to stop singing for exposure. Because I got some songs on the radio now. I got some songs in Europe charting. Oh, it's just good exposure. There's 500 people. Yeah, but I got the phone. I got the car. Yeah, but you live at home. It doesn't matter. I live at home. What happens if I didn't live at home? I live at home, so I don't have to pay $2,500 rent, so I could fuck off to Europe when I need to go.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Where's my exposure then? Exposure doesn't help me.
See, that's when it's good to be Italian.
Yeah.
We live at home. We can live at home.
There's nothing wrong with living at home, and it's nothing wrong. There's always a room, but I'm never at home. I got my Italian passport. That's another thing. Hockey gave me my Italian passport. Took me 6 months. It was a bitch, but when I go to Europe and I'm in that line and there's 500 people here and you see the stars, European, Italiano, you scan. Go for your coffee and croissants.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
There's an easier way now. No, if your grandparents, you have their birth certificates.
They're making it harder. They're making it harder.
Yeah, if we want to get it, we got to get it quick.
I know.
Yeah, you got it's huge. I would get it.
Yeah,
it helps you so much. Even when you're there, you could work, you could live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually in the process of getting it before my dad passed. My dad passed as well.
I'm so sorry.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Was it recent?
No, 2014.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been a while.
Still
12 years. Yeah.
sorry about that.
But he was in the process of getting us our passports. So I think it was just lawyers and paperwork at that point. But
You should look into it because my dad, when he married my mom, he gave up his. It's weird. They're both from like Mondalto, Fogo, and Cosenza. It's so weird how they did it. So my dad doesn't have his Italian. He lost his citizenship. He was born in Italy.
Yeah.
So when he married and he didn't renew it, so long story short, we had to go like back to when my grandparents' Pier 62 or whatever they're like in Halifax. It was 6 months of hell, but when you got it, it's awesome.
Yeah. I just don't know like about the opportunity there. Like if I would ever go live there.
Have you been?
No, I'm actually going this summer for my first time.
Okay, you have to go. There's a difference between living and visiting.
Yeah.
But I'm fortunate enough where the longest I've been there probably, well, I played hockey in Europe. I played for 9 months in Belgium and France. But like for my music, the longest I went back and forth was like 2 weeks. It's different to live there than to visit there. I like going and then I like coming back here.
Yeah.
But then I like going back for like 2-3 weeks. Living there is different. It's not like it's cool. It's Europe. Everything's close, but the opportunities we have here, there's still people now from Napoli or Italy or France. They come to Quebec or they come to Toronto.
Yeah.
There's a reason. I've been to Cuba. I went to Cuba last year. Like people could say what they want about Canada. I still think it's the greatest country. Like, doesn't matter your political views. We live, the opportunity we have here, our healthcare. We are the fat cats of the world here in Canada.
Yeah.
And you'll notice it when you go abroad.
Yeah. It's definitely more like developed and more opportunity, all that. But I don't know. I like the tradition though. That's the thing.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a gelato a day.
I'm scared.
You're gonna have like 10 of these a day.
Oh, he's going to Amalfi. He's gonna have the Amalfi lemon.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Fiorentine steak.
We were just there for a wedding this summer.
You gotta give me some recommendations.
Oh, I
later.
will. I will. Love Florence.
Yeah.
You mentioned you've had some highs, you've had some lows. You wrote a song that unfortunately you didn't get to sing. Like, what other obstacles have you come across in your music career? And what would you consider the biggest?
So what I can tell people, and from my experiences, I sometimes think when I'm writing something, I'm like, I write something, I feel something is vulnerable, I feel good about it, and I'm sending it to people, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So then I sat back and I thought to myself, I'm like, imagine Michelangelo when he was creating the Sistine Chapel. Imagine him fucking painting and asking Joe Blow, hey, do you like this?
Yeah.
What do you think of it? No, it's your fucking art. You create it. I have something to say. And if I like it and I feel it, it's going to resonate for people. So my music is not for me. It's for the world. My thing at the bottom, my motto is don't die with your song still inside of you. So I'm doing this, like when I have something, I have to get it out. And there's so many good songs I have on my laptop that I've been waiting for the right time, the right promotion. I'm putting everything out once a month. Wow. I try to respect the people. Now I have like 3 big songs coming out in Italy, and I just got to respect the people who I'm working with. I don't want to have 2 releases at the same time.
Makes sense.
But to answer your questions, the thing I've learned is like, you create something from your mind, from your heart, and it's something that you're vulnerable and it means something to you, and it doesn't mean shit to anyone else. That's the hardest part. And I find now I'm just putting out my own. I'll send out, if I have something good to labels, like I'll send it out, and all a label does is, especially in today's world, they'll get it. Like, for example, I had a couple songs signed to Armada, which is Armin van Buuren's label.
Nice.
They'll retain most of the percentage of the song. But then they'll get Timmy Trumpet or Dimitri Vegas or Armin to play it in their weekly radio. So then you could say supported by these guys on your resume. But if you're in it for making money, you're in it for the wrong reason. You have to let nature take its course, and you have to know when you collab on a song that's not like, you guys learned about me through my music. What
Yeah.
song was it? The songs on the
It
Z103?
was pretty much
Symphony?
the one that you mentioned, like Ole Ole and
Symphony, just like a symphony.
yeah, that too. I was listening to it today on the subway, actually getting into the
Yeah.
mood for this.
Yeah, cool. And then did you hear Sea View? That was a big song in the summer with Trinity Chris and Delirious. And
I don't know if I heard that one. I heard one from
na na eh. Oh na
maybe.
na na eh.
Maybe. I was going through all your top songs on like Apple Music.
Yeah.
I actually really
forget
like
that one.
Escape.
Escape.
That's the
really
one I
good
was
song.
thinking of.
Escape.
That's the
So
one.
Escape. You want me to
Really
tell you
good
what
song.
happened to Escape?
Tell me.
There's this very talented DJ producer, Ryan Shepherd. Shouts out Ryan. He's from Toronto.
Okay.
He's sick. So I reached out to him because we know each other from, you know, seeing him around the city and on King Street. This is what I do. Yo, Ryan, send me some top lines. Send me some instrumentals. I just fucking send me some instruments. Send me some food. Finally, like, I had to break the cologne a little bit, but like the third time I messaged him, he sent me something.
Okay.
And it was an instrumental. And I wrote Escape over that instrumental.
Wow.
And he didn't get back to me for like 3 months.
Wow.
So I'm like, Ryan, do you still like it? He's like, yo, this is a dope idea, but I don't know if I want to go in this direction. I might want to go in another direction.
Okay.
So then I had this top line. Top line is the words and lyrics.
Yeah.
So I sent to my boy Asaf. He's also a Vera. He's signed to Armada. He tours with Armin van Buuren.
Oh, wow. Cool.
He's one of the best producers in Canada. And I say top 50 in the world.
Wow.
And I sent it to him. And then I went to see him at his studio. And then I reminded him about it. Because I was doing more big festival, dance EDM kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I think I got something here. Let me try something. So he tried this like little Afro, like what you hear. He tried that. And then one day he sends it to me. He goes, it's done. I go, what's done? And he heard him go, wow.
That's crazy.
And Escape was created by basically, I wrote it for someone else in mind. They said no to it.
Wow.
One door closes, another one opens.
For sure.
And then my boy DJ Luma, shouts out DJ Luma, he was playing at the coffee party, the last one of the year.
That. Yeah.
So I had a chance to go premiere it. I premiered it. People fucked with it. Then I sent it to my guys at Z103. And even though something's good, so CanCon, you guys ever heard of CanCon? It has to be Canadian content. So every hour, correct me if I'm wrong, every hour, 30% or 35% has to be Canadian content.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
So if you play 20 songs in an hour, for example, 30% of that has to be Canadian.
Is that all radio stations?
All in Canada.
Okay, that's cool.
that.
But then, but then you're competing with Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Drake,
That's true.
Tate McRae, but they have to be CanCon. So 2 out of 4 criterias have to be CanCon. So Maple, I think it's music, artist, performance, and lyrics. 2 out of the 4, so 50% have to be Canadian.
Wow, that's cool.
So so like Loud Luxury, you're competing with like Deadmau5.
Yeah.
So then there's a whole nother world there because then like I'm independent. Then you got like, for example, like Frank Walker's, I think he's with Sony. There's a Sony rep taking, people from the radio station, to Leaf games or dinners or they take care of them.
Yeah.
So obviously, with any business, not just that station, but I'm saying anything in business, like a real estate agent or you're taking care of your clients.
For sure.
So here I am, a kid growing up listening to the station. How can I compete with labels? I don't.
Yeah.
What I do is I just put out good quality music and I create a lifestyle and I find my lane and I find my niche.
Yeah.
And if you look at my Spotify, I really don't have my sound. You may know me as Armando Symphony, just like a symphony.
Yeah.
But then I have Armando Love Again, like that Teddy Swims kind of vibe with me on the piano. And it took me this long to realize that I think what I'm going to be going for in the future is more singer-songwriter, because for so long I wanted to do music where I could take it around the world and give it to a DJ, or I could go on a big stage in a festival and play it. But what I realized is I write the song, it becomes Buddy's song or whoever that Buddy is, featuring me.
Yeah.
You get some pesos and some publishing that you won't see in 2 years, and you could maybe buy a carton of milk with.
Yeah.
And then they go on tour and they make the money and they see that. So what I've learned is I'm going to be more singer-songwriter. The way I write my demo is the way I want to release my music. And I have a fantastic producer by the name of, his name's Luca. aka now Sonic Ninja, shouts out Lou. He's found my sound. It's a little bit of rasp meets country meets pop meets rock meets escape. It's very like he's done Love Again, my song Broken Glass. We were even talking about an alias for me, maybe the Canadian Sheriff. Like when I do a country song or my country music, I to maybe for branding purposes put an alias. And I said, fuck this. I said, I'm Armando. I am a singer-songwriter. I want to put out an Italian song, Tavoglio, with my sister. I want to put out a ballad. I want to put out a festival. This is fucking who I am. This is me. Fuck brands. Fuck algorithms. I'm being me. And the more you be you, the happier you are. And I used to be a people pleaser. I'm not anymore. I'm comfortable in my skin.
But I feel like you'll achieve more success this way too.
You will.
For sure.
When you say no, you say yes to yourself. But you have to know when to say no. There are shows that I still, for example, like there are stuff where like the coffee party, I had an opportunity to play at the coffee party. I didn't charge. It's one song. Or, you know, when I go and I sing at O2 Arena, I'm not asking for anything. I got myself there. But when I got there, I got the driver picking you up with the name. You check into the whatever the Andas Hotel is like a 5-star. You have this fresh beer. Hello, Mr. Scarlato. People.
It's the experience.
You check into your hotel. There's a bathtub. There's chocolates. You go do sound check. Then you have a cigar with caviar and Dom Perignon. Then you go take a power nap. Then you have like a sick dinner. And like, it's just such a cool thing to experience. And it's addicting. But at some time, like at one point I have to say to myself, okay, there's only so much time you're going to be able to perform. So I live here now, but I'm with my Italian passport. I'm back and forth from here in Europe.
That's cool. I was gonna say, so like you're speaking of all these things, like, you know, the radio stations, the collaborations, the music blowing up, whatever. What makes you like feel like you've made it out of all those things?
I don't feel like I've made it. The best advice was in 2018. I went to a writing camp. It was the most beautiful studio in the world. They moved it from Santorini. It was called Black Rock Studio, like Justin Bieber, One Republic, all recorded there. They moved it now to Mykonos. It's just being built. And I met one of the best German songwriters there. Basically, they would have songwriters, singer-songwriters, instrumentalists, producers. There would be 20 people, and every day you would be partnered with someone, and you would have to do a song a day.
Wow,
so we did a song a day, and I have this song called Young and Sober that it is like an Imagine Dragon type of song, and it deserves to be in a movie. It is so good, and I hope the world hears it one day. But when I was at the airport leaving, I was with this, I forgot his name. I think it was Mark something. And I said, Mark, what's the best advice you have for me? He's like, Armando, the best advice I can tell you is you got to be okay with not having a career. Because when you have a career, you're appreciated. So I feel like sometimes I don't have a career. Like I have some side stuff I do, but I'm a full-time artist, but like, I don't feel like I've made it. But I just feel like I'm doing what I love. So, but when I'm saying, okay, let me see it from your guys' perspective. You see your songs on radio. This guy's playing in clubs in Europe. You're playing at these festivals. When I look at it from your perspective, I could see okay. But again, going back, I think I mentioned it. Making it to me is being able to do this for a living and being sustainable. And I'm there right now, but I want to like be the best. Like when you think of from Canada, when you think of like Trevor Guthrie, this is what it feels like. There's Joey DeSimone, you know, legend. There's me, who, and then then there maybe Sean Desmond. He's there's Carl Wolf, but there's Alex Valise. What other people like that you would, if you were a festival manager, who would you book? I'm just saying, who else do you know off the top of your head?
Honestly,
I feel like you named quite a few.
No, but I'm saying we have maybe 10. Like there's besides the Drakes, the Biebers, then you got like whatever, the B. I think I'm like in the AHL, NHL almost, like something like that.
Yeah.
But like, who would you pick? So
Yeah.
Festa Italia.
Mhm.
I saw someone's write a comment. Oh, it's always the same people every year. Who are you gonna pick?
Yeah, and they're good. So
But I know, but like, there's myself, there's Joey.
yeah,
Like, there's people. If like, I'm all for like, but people have to know you. You have to have some relevancy.
Yeah.
So the thing I have on me now is experience and time. I've had songs, thankfully, for the people at Z103.
Yeah.
Like this state, and that's a huge market. That's the number one. Like when Z103, they're the only station playing Escape. It just got added like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
They play it maybe 2, maybe 3 times a day, but it's important when they play it. So when they play it during the day, like when Hammer's on or Tony's on, I'm Shazamming top 200 in Dance Canada.
Yeah.
When they don't play it at prime time, you're dropping, but it still has over 1,000 Shazams.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful. It's the number 3 biggest market in North America, Toronto, behind I think LA and New York.
Wow.
And it's on one station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So then you learn about radio promoters.
Yeah.
And when you read, when I know the best ones in Canada, and they say you have to come with me, you have to be Shazamming here, you got to give me some bells and whistles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not only if it's good, you have to be the perception of it doing something.
Yeah.
They don't. They want to bet on a winning horse. Shabuzi bar song.
Yeah.
It was Shazamming all over before they brought it in. It's a winning horse.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know how to. They see what I'm doing, but they don't know how to take the nose.
Yeah.
They don't know how to not be relevant. I'm okay because I don't have an ego. I'm okay with I send you a song, you don't get back to me. I'm sending you 3 new ones.
Yeah, it's good to have that skill.
You've been there before, right?
I've been there before, and I know I'm good.
Yeah.
But I know there's very few people who work as hard as me.
Yeah.
I'm just starting out.
Yeah. So in a way, like, I guess you making it is like you're just able to do your grind every day, and you're able to
me
be
being stubborn.
committed. Yeah.
I don't think I'm turning 42 because I don't feel 42. I don't think I'm old. I be. This is what I do. You want to be a doctor, be a doctor. You want to be an influencer, be an influencer. You want to do this one day all over the world and meet interesting people. This is who I am. This is what I do. Yeah. And I think people you naturally know what you like and don't like in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you got to know what do? You got to ask yourself, when no one's looking, what am I doing with my time?
Yeah.
And the phones are a big distraction. I find I have to put my phone away, and then I can it's so distracting. I'm going to get an email, and I'm 20 minutes like in Kistacao. Like holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is.
And then, buddy, I'm bad. I am bad at getting back at people on Instagram. That's why I said an email.
Yeah.
I'm horrible.
Yeah.
The worst is actually when you're in the washroom, bro. You'll just sit there for an extra 20 minutes for no reason.
It's the worst, but
it's bad.
As soon as you wake up, do you look at your phone?
Yes and no.
Not
depends.
too much.
I have mine on airplane mode.
Me too.
I just trying to take it off airplane mode. I try not to go on it, but it's the worst when, especially bring it with you first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I started reading recently, actually, so I kind of replaced it a little bit. Yeah. There's a book. It's about like what happens in Rome with there's Illuminati, all this stuff, angels and demons.
Yeah.
So I started reading that because I want to read it before I go there.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make all the connections and stuff.
Before you go, I can give you some restaurants, bakeries, cool lounge, like. Buddy, you're gonna have cacio pepe and the carbonara you've never had.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's dope. What are some things that you would change in the music industry?
If you
Spotify,
I feel like it's monopolized.
It's huge. It's huge. Spotify, basically, I don't know too much about it, but they take so much from songwriters and artists. Another platform where someone who's not signed and someone who has talent that can make a living from it. For example, you create this cup.
Yeah.
You give me this cup. And I'm like, James, thanks for this cup. Here's $10,000.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this cup to the world.
Okay. Everything
I do for this cup, every lunch I have or everyone I email or every city I have to go to, I'm writing off that $10,000 off of. Basically, I'm like a credit card for you. So I give you $10,000.
Okay.
And now I own your cup.
Yeah.
And you have to recoup. So it could take you a year. It could take you 4 years. But say I give you recoup in a year, but you're with me for 4 years.
Yeah.
Now your $10,000 cup made me $100,000.
Yeah.
But you only made 10.
Yeah, I know.
But that's the give and take of where they make you famous, labels.
Yeah.
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 But at the same time, it's not a guarantee. Now with social media, you could do this and create your own brand, be your own person.
Yeah.
Have your own fans.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get is what I would change, I would find a way. It's hard because music's not what it was. I still, were you guys around for CDs?
Yeah. Wow,
I miss the tangible, like the tangible where you can go like the H&B or Call Me Old School, where you could buy, you go to CD and you buy the CD, you buy the whole CD, whatever, 10, 20 songs for that one song.
Yeah.
And you touch it, like everything is now, it's untangible. It's like,
now you could just download one
you could
song.
download it. Good music, if you're not like paying to be on these playlists, because hits are made by pain. To like, I've been told, like I know people in the industry, like you want a hit, it's $500,000.
Yeah.
You want a global hit, it's $1 million. Who has that money?
We saw that with
Crazy.
the Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's
Even
pay
they're
to play.
doing it. Yeah.
It's pay to play. I know guys that have playlists. I've used some in the past before when I was coming up, but you give them €500, they'll get it playlisted. But I mean, it's real playlist, so you think it is, you see it, but it doesn't do nothing after.
Yeah.
And I just like my new stuff is just, if it's not with a label, I'm just putting it out. Like in like my new song Renegade with Paolo Ortelli and from Milan, the remix is coming out March 6th. Cool. It only has 4,000 streams, but it's 4,000 people.
Yeah.
Escape only has 2,000 right now. I don't look at the metrics because I know I'm going against a monster that everyone's trying to do this. I'm trying to just do this. So everyone's at the beach. I may want to take the canoe down the river and go on a hill, and then you find your own way.
You want a different experience, right? That's your path.
Me being different is, that's how I performed at Milano Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. I performed at F1 in Monaco on a private yacht, at a private party.
That's cool.
Like I performed in St. Moritz at the World Cup of Snow Polo. I didn't know what the hell that is. It's like the richest people in the world on horses on a frozen lake. And it's so cool. And people are flying with the private jets. And
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a thing. St. Moritz Snow Polo. Look,
that's crazy.
I performed out there last year with my buddy Whiskey Riffs, my guitarist.
Wow.
It was so cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm saying you make your own way. And then you got to also be business when this is what I have. This is my network. And then, ChatGPT is not a bad thing. I ask it, say, if you were me, what would you do? How do I elevate? How do I get to, it gives me some ideas. And then actually, okay, maybe I should collaborate with, if I go to, for example, the St. Moritz in Switzerland, a hotel saw that I was there. They, hey, Armando, we'll give you 3 nights free. It's like €500 a night.
Wow.
Would you play a breakfast half hour just for one night? I go for one morning. I'll go, not only will I play one morning, I'll play 2 mornings.
Yeah. Wow. Who is going to get that experience?
Right.
No normal, like, regular
crazy.
person would get that experience, right? So
yeah, or like the coffee. Like I have a song Cappuccino.
Yeah.
I'll go to a cafe, or I'll go to, like, you start collaborating now with brands. Say, I have this song. You want to collaborate? So maybe when I have a show, or if I got to get to Europe, they sponsor $5,000, $1,000, $2,000. You got to start connecting. You have to be business about things, because if it's not business, then it's a hobby.
Yeah.
And if you want a hobby, that's fine. But if you're not, like, you don't come for money, or you don't have your eggs in different baskets, you have to know when it's a hobby and when it's business.
Yeah.
And I treat my music like a business now. I love it, but it's a business. So when people say, oh, it's great exposure, yeah, I have a 50% off. I have a friends and family, or I have a charity rate. Oh, but no, that's my charity rate. And then if you want then you're not gonna have me. You can go get another singer. Like,
Yeah.
you always have to hold your ground. Saying no is yes to yourself.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
You have to know your worth sometimes, right?
You have to, and you don't have to have songs on the radio. You don't like you guys hit me up. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, but you were nice. You always. I looked up. I'm like, oh, I know some of these guys. You guys were respectful.
Mhm.
You know, I got no ego. You guys, I see you're trying. Everyone started somewhere,
Yeah.
Sure.
and I appreciate you guys bringing me here. I'm gonna bother you for my third Spro. Maybe we'll get into some tidbits.
We appreciate
Sorry.
the tidbits. Tim Hortons
But
didn't
they
have the cannolis.
No, they didn't have the cannolis.
That was good.
That was hilarious. We saw that. It was dying. So funny.
You know what? Actually, you mentioned the song that you just put out had about what 4,000 views.
Escape is 2,000 on Spotify. Renegade's 4,000.
So I was actually pointing something out to Master the day. I'm like, this video that we just put out, like a short on YouTube, it did pretty good, like for us at least, right? So I'm like, yeah, past videos haven't. He's like, you know what though? Like, think about it. Let's say you got 500 views. That might not be a big number, but like he pointed out, like put 500 people in a room.
Yeah,
Like, it's actually a lot of people.
Yeah.
Put
Absolutely.
2,000 there. It's like, it's like this
absolutely.
I think I saw Gary Vaynerchuk post about that. Gary V.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
very.
That actually put it to perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny you said that. There's this guy I know, Lorenzo. He does animations. He does these AI stuff. So like when the Biden and the Trump stuff, he sent me a clip, and I don't know if I'll show you guys after.
Yeah,
Basically, it got like 500,000 views
Wow.
in like a month. But it's comedy. It's like Trump talking to me, and then I'm having an espresso. I'm like, what do you want now? It just, and then Biden comes. So I did stupid, funny.
Yeah.
Humor is something else too.
Oh yeah, I love.
And it's got to be, you got to catch them, because I don't know if you know, I have an MBA in marketing.
Oh,
No, I
nice.
didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
think you mentioned it before.
yeah, but you don't need to have an MBA in marketing. I'm just saying, it's like, for example, Taco Bell, their colors, that purple and that blue,
Yeah.
those are like appetite suppressants. So that's not going to crave like the reds and oranges and want people to eat food. So, Crest, that's more
Yeah.
like appetite suppressant.
Yeah.
That blue and that purple.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, for marketing, you got to catch them in the first 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So even with me now, when I'm putting a song, and if I'm doing like already a 10-second intro, I lost them. You have to get them right off the hop.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, as an artist, you have to also be an influencer. You know who's really good at it? Carl Wolf.
Okay.
He's very good at his social media,
Mhm.
and he shows when he's making music.
Yeah.
He's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
It's all those years, eh? He's been around.
It's all
a
those
long time.
years.
Prodigy.
He's talented.
Yeah.
He could produce.
Yeah.
He knows what he's into. I want to be more social media. Like, I want to go live and talk to people. I like creating my art. I like
Yeah.
putting it out. I like performing it.
Yeah.
But I like my privacy.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
but it's important. You have to, if you don't see it, you're not, like, no one's not going to know if you're not on Instagram for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But your algorithm is.
Mhm.
And when it goes down, it's like, oh, I only got 37 likes.
Yeah.
I usually get like 300. And it's like, you always have to feed the machine. But now it's like pay to play.
Yeah.
But I really feel real sees real.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
And if like talking about the experience on like whatever on social media,
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes it might not even matter. You just have to know how to adapt, right? Like now, like back 10 years ago, like longer form video was good, but now you want these short clips. Like it has to be
Short,
10 seconds.
I
right?
don't do YouTube shorts. I maybe should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we find some of our videos do better on YouTube than Instagram.
Yeah?
Yeah, YouTube
Is
Shorts.
it just on the same thing as
Yeah.
just YouTube shorts?
yeah,
Same thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I have to try it. I haven't
Yeah,
done
yeah.
it.
I feel like maybe the algorithm is not as focused like for people. It's not as like what would you say like
Demographic, like targeted?
yeah targeted.
Yeah.
So like maybe more wider range of people will be able to see
Cool.
your videos. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if 500 people see it. You need that one person.
That's it. Yeah.
You need that
Sure.
one person to see it.
Help me understand something actually. I always wondered, how does an artist get into like that? How do you get creative? Like, does it just come naturally, or like do you have like a pre-game ritual, like,
So it's funny. So most of the times,
Mhm.
I'll hear a melody
Yeah.
and I mumble it. So like the other day I was in the bathroom
Yeah.
and this fucking idea came to me. It was good, but I was in the shower.
Okay.
So I got out of the shower and I fucking dried my hands I go and I start humming it, and I hum it so many things that I don't have. I had to buy more memory. Now I have 2 TB, and it's like $39 a month because I gotta get a new phone. I start humming it. I have so many messages of me just humming it, and then me humming the idea. I'll then go to my piano room and I'll get the guitar and I'll try to find the chords, and then from I'll record that, and I'll record the guitar or the piano with me humming the idea. And then I'll put words to it.
Okay.
Another way is like if I get sent an instrumental,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get sent an instrumental and I could write to that.
Yeah.
And I always find the first 1 or 2 ideas that come to me are the ideas that I go with.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then inspiration, for example, when I saw the whole stuff happening, like when the Ukraine-Russia war happened, I got inspired to write a song, "The Children of the Resistance," and it became like a tech house kind of song. So that inspired me. I wrote a song, "Rise Up," when I saw what was going on with the vaccine mandates. I had something to say. The fucking convoy got behind it. I was 3 out of 4 weekends out there singing in front of 10,000 people. And it wasn't what the media was showing. It was like, that was the first and last time I tell people to feel Canadian. But that was one of my most poetic songs that I wrote. I had something to say. I connected with people. And I find throughout history, when someone writes about the times, like Lenny Kravitz or like the Beatles, when you write something not controversial, but something that is of the times, people connect with it, and not everyone's gonna like you. But if you like yourself and you be true, and for the longest part, I wasted so much time and energy of just online with, like, when the whole stuff came out, and it's like I had something to say. I'm a critical thinker, but then you lose friends, and then you realize maybe it might not be friends. But then someone with me, I was still coming up, and it was. I remember my friend. He's like, "Armando, just stay neutral." He's like, "But I was this hockey player, and I had something to say." And at the time, I kind of got shoved. Like some stations didn't play me because I was over there, and there was like, Fox News that they go single Canada, we single Canada, and I'm looking like a trucker, and I have a beard, and then they call you, they label you as something, and then someone saw, I was like, "Oh, this fucking guy, I'm not playing his songs on the radio for a little bit." But I was true to myself. But Rise Up, like in 3 weeks, got like on Apple Music, I think like 1 million streams.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
those are the times, right?
It was great. It was great. Good pizza in Ottawa too.
I've actually been a few times for work, but
it was cold.
I don't know if I ever had the pizza there.
It was cold.
Yeah, that was during the winter, right?
It was cold. They had the Long John's. Do it, could see it. That was cold.
The bank account was okay though.
No, I wasn't stupid. I was giving but I was in Stardish. I was there, and it was like people were like, it was like a festival. There was DJs. The homeless were being fed. There was like blow up. Like it was not what the media set it out to be. It was like, I saw a lot of people from Venezuela, Eastern Europe, people who came from communism, and so I was being me, but I learned if something like that were to ever happen again, I'd have a voice. But you have to be neutral because, for example, like when Kamala Harris was going, and Donald Trump were going at it, the guy from Black Eyed Peas dropped a song. I'm like, oh, you're like, or like if someone drops a song, like there's a guy who's something Tom McDonald. He's like an Eminem, like he's more Republican. So you have to be politically correct. And I find moving forward, like there's some guys in the States. This guy Gigi from Chicago. He's always making people smile. He's always saying, "Hey guys, this is what I'm doing." He's never political, and that's how you keep it neutral. Because if you want to have something political, and I consider myself a public figure.
Okay.
If someone asks me, I'll give my opinion. But if I want to have a personal opinion, I'll create a second Instagram page, and I'll have something to say. With my community, like, because nowadays it's a soft society. You're like. Like you saw Team USA, they're on a high. They got the head of FBI there. They're on a private call with people recording, and it's just like locker room talk.
Yeah.
But then they blow it up into something, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard
That's
even
the
Matthews
problem.
got some backlash for just meeting up with Trump. at the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
problem with the media these days. So they show like one side of things, and then especially with these
Yeah.
algorithms, one person's gonna see one side of the
Yeah.
algorithm, the other person's gonna see the other, and then
they take it out of context. They'll
Exactly.
take 10 seconds of something, but you don't know what the question is. So
Yeah.
I always tell people to be critical thinkers. Like when I look at Fox, CNN, CP24,
Yeah.
Russian Times, RT.com,
Even that,
and
though,
Al
like,
Jazeera's. I look at all,
Yeah.
and then I have my own critical
yeah.
thinking.
There's no like raw footage too. That's the problem. There's like nothing's raw. It's all edited.
And
it's
now
all...
with AI, you don't know what's real.
exactly. Yeah.
But you have to remember, in news, when you see something on the news, like a CP24, for example, I'm just saying them, for example, it's edited and it's conclusive and you can't debate it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, right-wing radicals or leftist radicals, they label. Well, what happens if I'm not right-wing or I'm not leftist? See, I just have something to say. With these labels and then they...
Yeah,
that's a whole different podcast. Mass psychosis.
Yeah.
I want to keep this video up.
It's actually funny that you mentioned the shower thing, because we were actually gonna say, be honest with us. Have you ever created something in the shower?
Yeah,
so it's actually so funny.
When I was coming up and I was singing my songs, like when I was at Niagara University, the guys knew my songs in the shower.
Yeah,
like
so
they would chirp me.
Yeah,
and then they would like sing my songs and come to the shows, but. Yeah, a lot of stuff comes like a lot of ideas come in the bathroom. Like
I'm a star in the shower.
Are you a star?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just play music in the shower and I'll sing along, whatever.
You want to sing a song?
No, we're good. We're good.
I feel like I'm good in the shower until like if I had to press record and listen back to it after, it probably wouldn't sound the same.
But if you have ideas, write it.
No. I'm just singing along to Eminem or whatever.
Yeah, anything.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
I love Eminem. Eminem's like my top.
He's a top selling rapper of all time.
Yeah, he's my top. I love 50 too.
See, those are my guys. I love those guys too.
I love them.
You see what he's doing with... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm more of like a rap person, but you know who I love right now? You mentioned him before, Teddy Swims. Lose Control, that song, every single time it comes on. Oh my God. That song's amazing.
What do you think? I like 52. He's real.
He's hilarious.
You see what he's doing with the stuff right now?
He is so funny. The Diddy stuff?
Yeah.
I love him. He's so funny. He's so funny, man. Yeah. He just always knows what to say.
Yeah. He's got a good team around him.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm building right now is good people around me.
Yeah.
For too long I've not that I had bad people. I just didn't have people that were cohesive with me. I sometimes found people that were like colliding with me. And I don't. So I saw something online where this hawk, he flies, and sometimes crows sometimes go after hawks and eagles.
Wow.
And the hawk and eagle leave it alone. You know what they do? They soar higher, and then the crow can't breathe at a certain altitude. So basically, you rise above.
Yeah.
Not everything. You don't have to give a reaction for everything. You have to protect your peace.
Yeah.
And there's only so many hours in a day you don't have to. You can't get back to everyone.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, what were some of your favorite music artists?
I like Chris Brown, bro.
Chris Brown.
Great.
Beautiful People. That's one of mine.
Yeah.
With did you go see him when he came here?
I did actually. Yeah.
He's
I went to the. I think there was a Monday show and a Tuesday show. I went to the Tuesday show. I went to the second show.
So can I ask you something? Does someone's art does it supersede things they may or may not do in their private or public life? You know where I'm getting at with Chris Brown.
Yeah, you know what, man?
Like the art, does it affect you? Do you listen, or it's not gonna say I fuck with the song? It did something for me. I don't care what this guy did.
You're talking about what he did in the past.
I'm just saying,
controversial act, right?
Yeah, because for example, why I'm asking, I'll tell you why I'm asking after. Just because I wrote a song and the convoy and the truckers got behind it, and I wrote a piece of art.
Yeah.
I would before anything.
Yeah.
I had something to say.
Yeah.
So I got some backlash for that, but then I got new fans.
Yeah.
But I'm not like anti anything.
Yeah.
So my question was like I'm just using Chris Brown as an example.
You know
does it affect when that came out and whatever you heard or you had your opinion, did it affect your music?
You know what? I feel like at that time I kind of had like a bad opinion of him. So like
you're not listening to him as much.
Exactly. I kind of like really judged him in that time period. But then like like you kind of understand, like he was 19 years old. Not that it makes it right.
Right.
He was a young kid, you know, like you could tell he was actually very sorry about what he did. You know, like it seemed very genuine. And I feel like since then he's kind of changed,
Yeah.
you know, like, I mean, I don't know. It's not really like,
No, so it doesn't affect you, the music.
it doesn't like, yeah, like at the end of the day, like I know him as an artist. I don't really. That's not my personal business.
That's
you know
what I
mean?
was trying to find.
His music's great, and like when I went to his show, he puts on a show.
He's a hell of a. He's an artist.
Like, yeah.
To me, also at the end of the day, like someone could be a piece of, like, I'm not saying he is, but like someone could be a piece of shit.
R. Kelly, P. Diddy.
Yeah, but if
still listening
something,
to their song,
if something that you listen to makes you happy and like whatever, like
it's art.
It makes me happy, you know.
It's almost innocent of that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I don't know, but people have different opinions, right?
Right.
I was actually just talking about Conor McGregor at work today.
Yeah.
Like I think he's hilarious.
I met him.
He could be a piece of shit. I don't know. There's a lot of allegations.
I met
whatever.
him. He's great.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of stories about him. Right? So, like that stuff I'm saying, but like
I met him in Monaco.
Yeah.
He had his his Lamborghini yacht across from where I was with my friend.
Yeah.
And he's a hoot, and he doesn't forget where he comes from.
Yeah.
When he has the liquor a little bit in him.
Yeah, that's.
But he's real.
Yeah.
And he's been through some life experiences.
Yeah. But like that's the thing, right? Like you could be doing that stuff, but I find him so, like, some of the things he just says is just so funny. I love comedy, so I'm gonna like it. Like I don't care, man. Like it is what it is. Like some people do some things.
You gotta be.
I can like comedy without liking the person, you know.
Yeah.
Or I don't hate him.
Speaking of comedy, who's that guy who makes fun of Olivia Child? Ben.
Oh, Benny Bankus.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And he's like, sometimes I see his stuff and people go to his show and he's ripping people in front of the shows. Like, oh, look at this bit.
I just saw him kick some people out actually.
Yeah, but he calls someone like, you're with your girl or something. And he's calling her like a B.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you'd have to you have to know going that you just, if you're going to be there, you know, you're
a target. You're a
target. But if he's calling your girl, your mom, like, or someone like a bitch or something, like, you gotta,
pretty bad. Yeah. You gotta read the room, right?
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah,
that's the tough thing about comedy, and you don't know how people are gonna respond.
Yeah, you're not gonna like that too much.
But so we're talking about all these emotions. What emotional state would you say that you make your best music in, or you write the best music in? Like when you're sad, when you're happy,
when I'm happy,
when you're by yourself.
When I'm happy, I write my best music.
Yeah.
But also, like, when I'm sad or down, like when I lost my mom, like I wrote 2 songs about her, and that music's so real and so authentic. Every time I sing "Away From Me" and "Love Again," it does something to me. It's real. It's authentic. So I find when I'm happy, I'm more creative. I'm my higher self.
Yeah.
When I'm sad, when don't have, or when I was broke, or like, it's really hard to be motivated when you're not motivated. But sometimes it's in those dark times where you write some of your best shit. I've gone sometimes where I'm like, I couldn't write anything. Like didn't get inspired.
Yeah.
But I always have, like, I don't know how many songs I've written. I think I gotta look. I have over 200. Like, I got like 6 bangers just sitting on my laptop, waiting for the right time. I might just have to put them out.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, when I'm happy, when I'm at peace with myself, when I'm motivated, when I'm in a good environment, good headspace, when my environment, where my room or where I live, it's like, it's neat and it's like cohesive, and I got good people around me. I'm not around bad energy. When I'm in a good habitat, in a good space, that's when I'm creative.
Does something happy ever come out of something sad? Like you process it and you're kind of, you know what I mean?
Does something happy come out?
Like, so for example, your mom, like, when you think about everything, like, you're still sad about it, but you remember all the stuff that she did for you, you know what I mean? Like, and you're happy about that.
Yeah, you're happy. Like, when you're looking at photo, like, I was just looking actually yesterday, like, she couldn't say the boxer Muhammad Ali. She was saying, I'll show you guys, it's hilarious. We were in Miami in 2013, and my sister happened to catch it, and we were laughing like 2 briakis, man.
Yeah.
And I go, Ma, who are you talking? Muhammad. She couldn't see Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Muhammad. I'll show you the video. I was crying.
Yeah.
And like, when I see that, I miss her, but I could just, the mind is the only place that can go somewhere. So if you keep them alive in your mind and your hearts, they're never dead. They're always with you. You just have to look at a photo or press a video, or just, it's always here.
Yeah.
So they're always with you, and you feel them, like, she sends me signs. I always see 11:11, or like that song will come on that remind me of her. Something crazy happened in Poland when I was in Poland last year fall. We had a show in Krakow, and I got to the hotel, I just broke down. I was really missing her, and I was speaking to her. I'm like, why did you have to go? And I was really breaking down, very vulnerable. The next day I'm at the airport. So when we have this bell at home, and it was like ding, like when you go to like a hotel.
Yeah, the desk. Yeah.
So ding, I used to like we have that, and she would go service jokingly, or like when something's ready, like because sometimes I was on my phone doing music, I would hear it. I'm at the fucking airport. I ordered a burger, and then ding, service. You hear that?
Wow.
And then John Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer" is my childhood song comes on. That comes on 30 seconds later.
Wow.
Crazy.
And then after that, "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" A love song comes. That was one of my mom's favorite songs. And then I look, it's 11:11. And I go from that. I never broke down ever again. After that, she sent me 4 fucking signs.
Yeah, she's with you.
She's with you. But man, it's so hard when you see like your family, like my sister, my dad. My dad sleeps on the couch. He hasn't slept in the bed. It's so hard when someone bigger than life. You think of an Italian mom. I'm a mama's boy, and like think of the mom of moms. That was my mom. Like just every day I would come home from elementary school. Like I would go home for lunch. I'd have a warm minestrone or pasta or veal cutlet or her eggplant parm. So you miss the text. You miss the dress up warm, Junior. Don't eat out. Save your money. Belle mama, I got your food. Like you miss that the love, the woman who loved you the most, and loved her kids the most. That you lose. You really don't fucking know what you have till it's gone. And if I'm ever out and I see someone mistreating their mom, I said, hey, I'll show them a card. I'll show you. See, this is how I go see my mom on a picture. I go, you say sorry no matter what, unless. Like some people don't get along with their parents, fine. But if I ever see them and I see someone disrespecting like their parent, I try to mind my own business. But if it's in my face, I try to say some people don't have their family. You're gonna regret that one day. For sure. I try to instill the values that I was given.
But you know what? That's probably a wake up call for that kid. Like if you see a kid doing that, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I would imagine like out of those sad moments, some good things will come out of that as well, and like not just the happy ones.
No, yeah, absolutely. Art's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
It's something that was never there, and then you capture it.
Yeah.
The emotions of sound into lyrics and music, the emotions of life, and it's there, and it's gonna be there long before you're gone. It's fucking crazy.
And then you have all these influential like artists and styles that like influence your music.
Yeah,
right? Who are some of those for you?
I love Coldplay. I love One Republic, Smashing Pumpkins, Leonard Skinner, the Eagles. I love Swedish House Mafia.
It was a big one. I think they came here a few years ago, maybe longer. My brother went to the concert. Yeah, so one of the so I can't say too much, but there's a guy who's mentored by one of the Swedish House Mafia DJs, producers. So I might be released this year. I wrote a song with over this guy's instrumental. It's a festival EDM banger, and he's mentored by one of the 3, and it might even come out on one of the Swedish House Mafia's labels. Wow,
maybe in fall.
Wow, that's big.
So when it's out, I'll let you guys know.
That's cool.
For sure. Yeah. Love to hear that. Actually,
I gotta diversify my music portfolio a little bit. I feel like I always listen to the same thing.
Yeah.
I actually, ever since we had Claudio Santaluce here, I started listening to the Italian folk. I love. I'll listen to those albums over and over again. Though.
I'm telling you, you never know how you. For me, you go back to your roots, and it's very it's cool. I have some like Pretty Little Liars has that little kind of like.
That song I liked, actually. I listened to that one today. I love that one. I kind of forget right now, but when I heard it.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah. And you were saying were you saying a bunch of random Italian words at the beginning?
Hey capitano, dimmi dove andiamo. Hey captain, tell me where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the black cat.
That's what it was.
Si l'ho visto gatto nero di occhi. The black cat with the yellow eyes. It was walking slow, but the cat was the girl. In Monaco, they're all... these people, like the girls, they go to meet the rich guys.
Yeah.
I gotta
Gattuneto.
sharpen up my Italian because I was confused.
No, you'll get my Italian. It's a little calabrese.
Yeah, mine's
So-
Napolitan.
Oh, Napoli,
Yeah.
buddy, I have to go to Napoli.
Yeah.
I'm doing some work with a lot of great Napolitan artists.
That's cool.
Nice.
I have you're gonna hear some really good music coming out,
Yeah.
and especially I have my next 2 or 3 are gonna be out of Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're with guys from Napoli. So
That's why I like doing this too, because every time we meet someone new, I think I feel like I start to get into their stuff a bit more. It's
Yeah.
cool. You diversify, right? It's cool.
yeah, and I don't know if you heard my song "Place Your Bet." I wrote it when I was in the Timbaland contest. I was the only Canadian artist to make the top 40 of the Timbaland Artist Online Challenge. It was a Timbo
That's
I
cool.
Do. Yeah, so the I was live with him and he made fun of one of my songs. Like, yeah, it's okay, but so then I rap too. I'm not a rapper, but I'm like, Timbo diss me, said my ride in ABC, but he an OG, Mambo just like Kobe. We go way back. I was in the nosebleeds, and now he knows me because I'm here for the trophy.
That's cool.
But I rap it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then this is where you put something out and someone, oh, you should have a rapper doing this. No, I want to fucking put out my art.
Yeah.
I want to rap.
Mhm.
Another one, Tired But Awake.
Mhm.
I rap in that too. I wrote that for Drake. Couldn't get to him, so I put it out. It's my it's a song about my experience in Costa Rica for the first time.
That's cool.
Tired But Awake. You got to check it out. I'll let you.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
When you're collaborating with an artist, like, what makes for a good collab?
So 2 things. If I'm collaborating, if I'm reaching out, I know why I'm reaching out. So if I'm, for example, I was looking for a Spanish influence or Spanish kind of something for that World Cup song in 2018. I knew of Fido Blanco and Bad Bunny at the time.
Yeah.
So I put it out there and Fido came. If it didn't work, then there's so many times. I always try 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
But if I don't find that it's resonating or it's not resonating, I go on to the next one. So I find that there got to be good people.
Yeah.
No ego. I've worked with talented producers who are just so tight about the 30 or 40% or the 10% difference that they just have all these beautiful, good songs on their laptop that'll never see the world.
Yeah.
And I worked with other people who don't give a shit. So I just like, let's create something and we'll worry about that after. So they have to be a good person.
Yeah.
And there has to be some sort of talent level. You can't just collaborate with anyone. Like it's like with anything, like, I've been at this for like 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm at a certain level. I'm at a certain quality. That doesn't mean I'm better than anyone or worse, but I know what I think is quality. Like I know when I hear something that's good, and it's not necessarily the quality of the recording. You could record something off your phone on the guitar. If I could pick up, oh, that's a good voice or that's a cool idea, So
you kind of work with them a bit after that.
You gotta work with them. I like, when you get in the studio with them. I like good people first.
Yeah.
But then you have to also, there has to be someone. I always like to work with someone better than me.
That's how you grow.
That's how you grow. Someone better.
Yeah.
And usually someone better is like someone a little bit more popular, but not necessarily. But so now what I'm doing. So for example, my 2026, I have 2 songs with 2 big artists in Europe, in Italy.
Yeah.
So my market's now it's Italy. I want to focus more in Italy because I have all these festivals I'm singing for. The Italian Festa Italia. And I have my Italian passport. I have a footprint with working with DJ Antoine. My songs being played on the radio in Italy and in Europe with El Paradiso and Symphony. So I have Paolo Ortelli out of Milan. I have songs with him. And then when I'm working with these people, you're introduced to their fans and network. And this DJ Mariato, who he has this show in Milan. I posted it tonight. This is Top. The guy interviewing me.
Yeah.
He's the official DJ of Inter Milan.
Wow.
He plays the music
I didn't know
at
that.
San
That's
Siro.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
now I'm putting on my own stuff. He goes, Armando, send me this, and he'll play it at the stadium, or he'll have me come over, and he was like, let me interview you.
Yeah.
So in the fall, I had an interview in Milan on Thursday. I played in Prague with DJ Antoine on Friday, and then I played with him in Germany Saturday.
Wow.
So I did like I went to Europe for 5 days. I was on a plane every day, and then I came back to Toronto.
Wow.
And then I get depressed.
I know, like, especially after
That's what
being
I'm
in Europe.
scared of.
Europe's so, you know what it is with Europe? You're so close to everything.
Yeah. But even I don't know, it's just so beautiful, man. Like I know we have some beautiful spots in this country. Don't get me wrong.
We do,
but I'm not there.
No.
And
you go to Italy, but when you come back, you gotta check out the East Coast, like Halifax, Nova Scotia, out west, Canmore. It's beautiful, BC. But you will love Europe. You're doing it the right. Just go. You're gonna love it.
I know. So when you talk about like people being bigger than you, whatever, like it doesn't necessarily always have to be like that. But like when they are, or like when they have a different idea than you, how do you balance like compromising your vision versus, you know, maybe if you have to make the collaboration fall apart?
So what I find most of the time is someone who's like a DJ, or I'll just use DJs because I work with a lot of DJs. Usually DJs with like a bigger name or a well-known name. Yeah. They're a brand. They're like Audi or Mercedes. Mm-hmm. They don't necessarily know more or less better music than you. So I'm a creator. I'm the front line. So when someone says, Armando, write the song, like they'll have a beat, but you have to create. You got to give it life. You got to give it the bones. You got to breathe air into the song. Look, I get it, and like you have to create the song. So as a songwriter, most of the time, what I've learned is the people who we think the public thinks are here. Yeah, some of them don't even know how to like produce. Yeah. They're the face. They hear it. Mm-hmm. They know the texture. Oh, this would look good with silk, not with cotton. Yeah. But they're not music makers. Mm-hmm. They're not the magic people. Yeah. That's what I learned. For the most part, I found people that were here. They're the brand. Yeah. They're the brand, but they don't necessarily know music. Yeah. Yeah. They have good people around them like me and other people like that. Give them the ingredients to have their brand. Yeah, I got you. So you know when you're dealing with someone, like for example, I'm just saying, for example, if you're dealing with a Tiesto, Tiesto might not be the best producer in the world, but the 6 motherfuckers he has with him, those guys are the fucking, that songwriter, that guitarist, those 3 ghost producers, for example, those are the guys. Yeah. They give him this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know him, but so I find the most famous people I know, like DJs, they're like the least talented. Yeah, yeah. Because they're not music people; they're a brand. Yeah. And what I'm seeing today, and I got nothing but love for DJs. Anyone could be a fucking DJ, guy, girl. You guys are 2 ghost producers. They'll mix it and they'll go try to be a songwriter. Get a guitar. Let me sing you a song. Yeah. Give me the piano. Let me write something. You can't be you could be an artist. It's harder to be an artist than it is a DJ. Yeah. And with all this fake shit, like you feel when you see something, well, man, when you hear like the Teddy Swims, I lose control, I love it, or like Shabuzi Bar song, like when you hear something, or Chris Stapleton whiskey, that song, the whiskey song he has, when you hear something that pulls you, that's me. I'm emotionally driven. Top lines and lyrics. Yeah. To answer your question, when I'm in the studio with people, that's when I see the talent. Yeah. One of the most talented people, 2 talented people I know is Avira, my dance producer, and Luca from Sonic Ninja. That guy is a drummer. He's a pianist. He's a guitarist. He could produce. He could sing. That guy is AI, and I've never seen anyone work harder than him. Well-rounded. He has a family. His basement is he built a whole custom homemade studio, state of the art. Wow. He has a job, 3 kids, and he's still in the studio more than I am. Wow. Yeah. Shame on me.
Dedication.
Wow. But he likes that I bother him. I go, sorry about it. He goes, no, don't say sorry. He goes, I like that you're hungry. He makes time because people say like they want to do stuff, but I'm relentless. Yeah. When I have something, I have to finish it.
Yeah.
When you're working with like guys like this, was there ever like a time where you felt like almost like intimidated in the studio? Because
no, not intimidated. Yeah. It's just sometimes if I have an idea, and I would bring it to him or anyone. But for example, if I bring it to my producer, you gotta know when to listen to him. Yeah. Where you don't want, with any producer, you don't want them to make it their song. Yeah. No, this is my idea. This is the direction. Yeah. And then he might think it's like this. I might think it's like this. And then we're fucking going this direction. Yeah. We didn't know what it was. Like, I have an idea how it sounds, but when you get into studio or he does something or or I will mumble. So it goes, I like that. Oh, I could hear. You just don't know the magic of creating.
Yeah.
You like feed off each other's energy. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but you have to be good people, and like no fucking ego, man.
Yeah. I love the story of how when Eminem and Dr. Dre made "My Name Is." Have you ever heard that one? Or
I might have.
I think Dre just started playing the beat,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden M just starts, "Hi, my name is."
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm telling you.
And it, just like that, like it was just the pure energy, like feeding off each other, and that's how that song
magic.
came. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
It's
insane.
magic.
Like one of his probably one of his best songs. I love that
nuts.
song.
It's
Crazy.
magic. And I'm gonna have really, like, this year. My biggest music year was 2018. I feel 2026 is gonna be bigger than that.
Wow.
And I feel my best song is still yet to be written.
Yeah.
Because I don't write thinking I'm gonna write a hit. Like when I did Symphony, and Kidman sent me that production, like, wow. And I'm like, these are the nights.
Yeah.
I can't sing right now, but like, these are the nights, the happy ever after, and these city lights. I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be timeless song, like that's still played after 7 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Music is magic, and it fucking heals people, and you can make people sad, happy. It's powerful.
Crazy.
And I like making people happy. I like going somewhere, and it's like people are like, they're almost hypnotized when you're on stage, and they're looking at you, or like if someone meets me, like I get weirded out sometimes when people are like asking, not weirded out, but like, I'm just human like them. I just do music. This guy could be a heart surgeon. This guy's building homes. This guy's fixing cars. I just do what I like, and I like to be human. I don't like to be like too cool for people.
Yeah.
It's a good thing and a bad thing, because then if you're too accessible and you're too friendly, people get too comfortable with you.
Yeah.
And so you have to have a good balance of when,
For sure.
like when someone says, hey, do you mind sending this a birthday video for my kids or for me? I'll do it once. But then you have management saying that's a cameo, that's $50. Yeah, but then when they ask you again, and hey, can I come backstage? I see you're playing. Can you come backstage? But you're a fan. But now you're asking me to come backstage. I don't really.
Yeah.
So you have to. But you got to be nice to your people. But you also got to be fair to yourself. So I kind of struggle with that, because if you're too nice, too accessible, it's not good.
It's hard when you come from an Italian household, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you also
yeah.
got to be a good person.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
For sure.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, who's a dream collab for you?
Ooh,
Dead, alive.
I want to do it with Ryan Tedder from One Republic would be great. Pitbull, Swedish House Mafia, Coldplay would be cool. But probably like Ryan Tedder. If I get in the studio with him, man, we would jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, One Republic.
That's cool.
You like the Spanish guys, eh, Pitbull?
I like his message, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I like people came from nothing and they're just I saw him live, man. That guy is just, he's an animal. He's just so like the rhythm,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I like Pitbull. I like again, my three are like my four: Swedish House Mafia, Coldplay, Pitbull, and One Republic.
That's a good list.
Okay, let's spice it up now. Out of all those guys that you named, like which one do you think would complement your style?
Ryan Tedder.
Yeah. Okay.
If I get in with, because he produces too.
Yeah.
If I get in with him, him and I would write a.
So in the studio, that would just be like organic, and it would just flow.
I think not if, when I get Ryan, when I
like
get in
that.
the studio with you, we're gonna
like
write a great song, buddy. I promise you. They asked me.
You gotta put
I'm
it
putting it
out
out to the universe.
You gotta
do it,
manifest
right?
it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fucking right, man.
That's how the world works.
I'm telling you, I can go anywhere in the world, any studio.
Yeah.
I believe in my ability,
Yeah.
and I don't. People's like, how do you write a song? I have no fucking idea. Every time I get something, I get nervous.
Yeah.
But that's the nervous. When I get nervous, it's the excitement before, when I used to get the heartbeat and before I went on the ice for a hockey game.
Yeah.
Before I go on stage, I get that. The day I lose that is the day I stop performing.
Yeah, that shows that you care, right? Like I think
Yeah.
that's what everyone always says.
When I get an instrumental, I'll make you guys hear something. Like
Yeah.
I'll get an instrumental. You're like, oh, how the hell? But I just go a piece at a time.
Yeah.
I go, and then it'll come to me, and I'll show you some stuff that I got. I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you after. I can't show you now, but
Yeah.
some of the new shit I got coming out.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
See, sometimes I always thought like just going on stage and like just being able to go up there and like not feel like, I don't know, just like nervous. Like I thought that was like a superpower.
You feel
But now I feel like it's just rewarding to go up there and like just you get like that because you're passionate about it. You know what I mean?
You ever do you ever play sports? Like, do you ever play hockey or something?
Yeah.
Do you ever get those butterflies before a game?
All the time.
It's that, but it's like it's different. Like, it's nervous, but then when you're there, it's free. It's like when I played hockey, I was nervous, but when you hit the ice, it's like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. When I go on a stage, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm singing in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And other times I get booked and there's maybe 30 or 50 people. I still sing the same as if I'm singing on stage. It's because those people paid to come and see me and they want to hear me sing, and the promoter paid for me to be there. It doesn't matter if there's 10 or 10,000. I'm still singing the same.
Yeah. I feel like it gets better like once you settle in. Like, you know, you just need a couple minutes and then the nerves.
It gets better, but also being vulnerable, putting yourself out there, singing when there's only 10 people and they don't give a shit. It's like I go from singing O2 Arena or at the Palazzo in front of 10,000 people in Germany to like singing to like 20 people sometimes at an event. It happens.
Yeah.
People don't want to show it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to show it because I'm real and I want to show people. It's not always highlights. I want to show people like the trenches.
Yeah. It's good. People need to know about that, right?
That thing is like, even if you're singing to a group of 20 people, maybe some of those 20 people don't know your song, but like at the end of it, like they're gonna fuck with you because they know you're real.
I did that in Europe. Exactly. I did that in Europe. Met a guy. I sang on his yacht 3 times.
Yeah.
At F1
Crazy.
Monaco.
Crazy. He just liked you.
He liked my songs. He liked me. He's a Calabrese too.
And then it's like right time, right place.
Right time, right place.
Wow.
Oh, he's like, it's my 50th birthday. I'm like, you got me out there 3 times. Just tell me where to go. He's like, no. And then you get yourself there, and then these people take care of you. Like, what else happened that I met when I was in Europe? I met like the guy from the head record label of Switzerland, and he's like, Armando, you're one of the few people who've been to all 3 of my houses. I'm like, what do you mean?
Wow.
You've been to the house in Zurich, you've been to the house in Saint-Tropez, and you've been to the house in St. Moritz,
Wow.
the chalet with an elevator. It's like very few people have done that. And then you become friends with his kids, and like it's just cool. But I am who I am. I be myself. I'm never friends with someone because I want something from them.
Yeah.
I'm just myself, and they like it. But you always have to add value. You always have to be valuable and bring value to people.
Yeah.
So like in business, so when I'm not doing music, I have a couple businesses where basically like I'm working on my own brand, my own clothing line.
Nice.
So when I go to someone and not that I want money for them, but I want them maybe one day to invest. What's your opinion? What do you think of this?
Yeah.
Then I see what they say, and then I do what I get it to the point saying, hey, do you think this would work? I never went to my network and asked them for money.
Yeah.
You have to be friends with people. You have to have the relationship with people first. And if someone sees you doing something and they want to sponsor an event, correct me. I actually, if I have a show, or like, for example, I have a show in Belleville, April 2nd. It's called Little Texas. It's fucking awesome over there. Bringing the band with me. Shouts out Andrew and Piero from the Big City Night Band. So I remember I have a few alcohol relationships. And I remember one guy, he's with Jose Cuervo and 1800 Tequila.
Nice.
I remember an email he sent me. He's like, I can do this. So I just went to my email and I said, hey, so-and-so, I'm going back here now. It didn't happen in fall. Is that offer still standing? He's like, yeah, no problem. They sent me the logo. I'm going to meet up with him, bring the whatever was agreed upon. And that's how I...
That's cool.
Yeah, that's how... And I write notes. My notes is very important. Always write down like things like... That's why when I wake up and I just write down everything. This festival, this radio guy, this promoter collab. I just write it. And then in 5 minutes, my notes on my phone or my page is full. And that's my Bible. And I fucking go through that religiously.
Yeah.
But then you got to say to yourself, okay, you got to give yourself 3 hours on the phone. Because I could spend from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's not good too either. You need a balance.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I feel like if you don't write notes, you forget it too.
You got to write notes.
Yeah.
And
I started doing that recently, and
Basically an
using a
agenda.
calendar. I never used to use a calendar, but recently I started.
It's important.
Yeah, I know.
Write yourself down in goals.
Yeah. All right, we want to listen to this unreleased music that you got, so we're gonna get out of here soon. But we just want to do a quick little rapid fire with you before we go. So, studio or stage? So live.
You don't have the stage without the studio. Or you don't have the studio without the stage. No, yeah, you don't have the stage without the studio.
Yeah.
It's like chicken or egg. For me, I'm stage though.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give me the fuck.
You like the live.
Yeah, the stage, but you need the studio to have the stage.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I would go stage.
Yeah. Fame or respect?
I would go respect, but respectfully almost famous.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that.
Who's an artist that deserves more love?
You know what, bro? I would say me.
Yeah.
Myself.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
a good
Because
answer.
I'm gonna say me, and it could come selfish, but it's not selfish. I feel for what I've done, and it's like people know my songs, they don't know me. I've never really, even been considered for a Juno, but some of the numbers I've been doing, like if someone were just to look at my resume, what I've done on my own, I'm almost shocked where like I have a World Cup song, I have another one coming out,
Yeah.
and it's like people don't care. Like then it's just, I would say myself, man. I would say myself because I think I'm very close to like being on tour and opening up for someone.
Yeah.
And I've put in the time. I have the talent. I have the good people around me. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, for sure. And like coming back to that, I think like I personally, I wouldn't even think of the awards because you know how some of those things can get sometimes, right? It's like
no, but you think like if you're a writer, like you like that's political too. So something about the Junos. I might get myself in trouble for this, but I don't give a shit. The Juno dance, the people who are around it. Like, if you see who's nominated, you just look at the labels. The people from the labels are part of the selection process of, I'm just talking about the dance. So, like, if you have, like, I'm just saying from Sony or Warner, and you have like 3 out of the 4 songs that are from Sony or Warner or Universal, for example, you look at the people, the 12 people around it, and you see people from that label or those labels that are kind of like shifting or making it happen. So I feel the people who select, for example, I'm just coming from the dance world, the people who are on that committee should be people like from radio stations like The Hammer, or people from Kiss 92 or Virgin, people who are independent. You shouldn't have someone who's like a radio promo from Sony on the fucking board deciding which 4 songs are going to be nominated for top dance, and then 3 of those are Sony artists.
Yeah, that's exactly why I mentioned that, right? Because I know a lot of that.
But I don't care. I don't care to say it. I'm just saying I'm not singling out anyone.
Yeah.
In particular, I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit. But you can still win a Juno. You still got to work the next day. But my whole point is, when you reach a certain level, you like to be respected amongst your societies and your peers. Like, it's cool to be like Juno or Grammy, but that's not going to define you, man. And it's very hard. Like, if I didn't have the radio support, it'd be very hard. Like, when I say support, I have one station here, a couple in Italy. It's very hard. There's gatekeepers, and it's like, if you don't have a name, like I said, CanCon, they have to pay. Every country's like that. They have to pay like 30 to 35% of the content from the country. You're competing with these people, the Drakes, the Biebers.
Yeah.
So radio makes you relevant, but I still feel what you guys do and stuff like this, being consistent on socials and just putting out good quality stuff and having good people, and being relentless and fucking writing every morning your plan. And just, if you keep giving, or one day it's something, it's like a jab. One day something's going to give. And it's not going to be like David Guetta getting back to me in an email. It could be say, hey, you want to open up for this, for the after party for this, and maybe someone's seeing you or something like that. My goal, my goal for the next little bit is like to become an opener. My goal now is to go on a world tour. To I have enough songs for an album, but it's like I want to be on tour. Like I want to have a European tour, a North American tour.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
that's cool. Yeah.
Recording alone or with people?
I like recording alone with my producer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't do good when there's too many people. You gotta just want to have.
Yeah.
But if they want my opinion, and if it's like with me, I guess it's got to be me and my producer.
Yeah. Dream venue.
Dream venue, fucking Tomorrowland.
Okay. That'd be sick.
Like where I want to perform.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland would be. Tomorrowland.
Okay. The last one. You're a hockey player.
Yeah.
Crosby or Ovechkin?
Fuck.
You want to come back to this one or
No,
what?
I'm gonna say fuck. So obviously Crosby has been more successful,
Yeah.
but fuck, you gotta love Ovi the way he's got the record. And,
Yeah.
that's a tough one. I like both of them. I have to go with Crosby.
Okay, with
Crosby,
Canadian.
Yeah,
right?
Canadian can't what he's done, and I felt bad he didn't play that game, but that's a tough question. I would go Crosby, but I like Ovi too. He just brings it, and he's just a beauty.
Yeah.
But obviously, I would go Canada.
Sid.
All right. One final question to get you out of here.
You want a
Sorry,
Timbit?
before we get you.
You want a Timbit after?
Yeah. After we'll have it.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
And I'll have another third one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
For sure,
scap
for sure.
gabinet.
We always ask our guests this, like if someone wanted to go down their path and achieve those goals. Now you're here, we'll ask you if someone wanted to become a musician, what would they have to do? And they don't teach you this stuff in school, so we want to get an opinion from someone who's in the industry.
Fuck. Someone wanted to go down my path. What did they have to do?
With music, yeah. If they know they're passionate about it, they know they really want to do it.
You have to be patient.
Yeah.
You gotta have thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta just not care what people think.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be fearless and relentless.
Yeah.
And have a thick skin.
What about
And
like the proper channels to like get
A proper
to
channel. So if I was starting music now and I was 18,
Mhm.
I start music. I would first of all maybe go to a music school or like something musical. Like there's the Juilliard in New York, but I'm not saying I would be around. I would take some sort of lesson, either piano or vocal,
Mhm.
and then I would intern either at a label or I'd be around the environment of.
Okay.
I would go maybe to work at intern at Z103 or at Sony or at a festival. I'd be around it.
Mhm.
So because so many people like me, like so many artists that we know now,
Mhm.
have been songwriting for many people years before that. Like
Yeah.
like the guy Chris Stapleton was a songwriter.
Okay.
So many people were songwriters in an environment
Mhm.
or a producer for someone. So my question would be, you have to put yourself in the right environment
Mhm.
and be around the right people, and your network is huge. Your network is your biggest thing.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
all
right.
who you know. It's
Yeah.
not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Well, I think that's it for the episode. That
Thank you
wraps
for
it up.
having me. Thank you guys for watching.
And then, if I don't know, you want to plug anything? I feel like you have throughout, but
Upcoming shows.
Upcoming shows, yeah, I'll be March 6th. Well, this is not coming out till a little bit, right? So
Oh, yeah.
anyway, April.
It'll
So
be-
April 4th, I'll be at Aqua Lounge with Maximilian and Trinity Chris for Maximilian's birthday party. I'm gonna be performing Escape, Seaview, and April 22nd, I'm at La Dolce Vita fashion show at the View. I believe that's at Jane and Highway 7. It's a big fashion show.
Mhm.
And June 6th, I'll be at Festa Italia at Boyd Park. I'm looking forward to that. And June 12th and 13th, I'll be at the Taste of Little Italy on College in front of Cafe Diplomatico, and then on the main stage on the Saturday the 13th.
Perfect. That's a nice list for everyone. So
Yeah.
it should be great. We want to, like we said, we want to make it out to Festa.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
come. Just let me
First
know.
time.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And if you want to see more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe.
For sure. Let's get to that cannoli, boys.
Yeah.